Hey everybody, it's BATJAC J.W. Time to throw it back again. You can see why I would choose something like this subject. Beautiful. Look at that revolver. That is just nice. You can see why I would choose this, right? These grips right here, absolutely love them on an end frame, nice snubby like this. But every time I see these somewhere, like in a gun show or a shop or something, mostly at gun shows, people, I swear, they're selling them. I think they need to make a house payment because they're selling them for the price you could almost buy a gun for. So ridiculous. Hopefully, one of these days, somebody will reproduce that exact grip and throw them on the market and kind of give everybody a chance to buy some at a reasonable price. So let's dig right into this thing and see what we got. A lot of these are the advertisements and stuff, which is sometimes really cool to see because you can see all the books and stuff that we have. Here's a commemorative knife. I always like looking back at some of these because it kind of shows you some of the cool factor they used to have. Oh, look at that thing. Little Colt 25. And a Schrade old timer. That's cool. Hey, lead 8541. Maybe he has one. There's a K-bar. And here's the Scopes time. Gunsmith. You know, those old ones right there. Here's a cool page. You got a bunch of really neat stuff. Look at those starter pistols. In fact, that one on the bottom almost looks very similar to the Gun Collector 007. He had featured something like that recently on his channel. That's pretty cool. It looks neat. And of course, you got the paperweight hand grenade, which is always neat. And look, hey, a different knuckle knife there. Kind of like that one. Hopefully you checked out my video on that. If not, go and check it out on the channel. So speaking of those, here's one right here that they're offering. Now, those right there are the ones that I was talking about in my video, where I'm not sure if, now back then it may have been solid brass, but the ones that I was getting recently were not. There's a cool belt buckle gun. Let's see what else we got in here. And of course, oh, look at that. Isn't that appropriate for centerfold? There it is. Ah, man, I would really like to get my hands on something like that, but I think it would cost me some money. A little too much, more than I would be willing to pay. So I've seen a lot of these here and there on Gunbroker. If you got the cash, you can get them. I think some of them are special ordered by Lou Horton. So they do exist, but a lot of them are special ordered. And so they cost you some money. Look, there's those beautiful, nice grips. I don't know what you really call those, but they got the finger grooves. They're kind of a boot grip, but beautiful. And a Colt single action. Look at that thing. Bet you that would cost you some dollars. Look at that. Beautiful how they showcase this one. Again, those grips are just beautiful. Really like those grips. They really do that gun a lot of justice. Here's a cool, get a GI issued holster. Probably back when you could just buy these things like no problem. There's a bunch of cool little novelty knives. And that's what a lot of these type of knives are, especially like switchblades. They're just novelty items. They're just cool. They're kind of that thing that show up in films and they kind of steal the show. Some 1911 action. Double action conversion. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Somebody was definitely tinkering around with it. They kind of took a little bit like the Beretta there. Here are the Hunter Leather Company. These guys are out of Westminster, Colorado. I used to live in Longmont, and those are really cool. That's who makes the belt that I have, the Duke copy, John Wayne belt. You have the old Bursas here, Those are cool. They're actually really popular. A lot of people buy them now in the copy of the PPK. And Walther now is making a PPK again. So, or yeah, an actual PPK and not the PPKS. Look at that. It's always like the. I'm not much an AR guy, but I do like that style. The old Vietnam style is really cool. Look at that. Those stilettos and stuff. Shoulder holsters. Eagle grips. Even back then, eagle grips going kind of expensive, those things. Indiana Jones authentic hat. It's really cool, there's some of this stuff. But as we get to the end here, which pretty much ends this magazine, we know what the highlight of it is obviously that front gun right there. Cool stuff. Anyway, that's a little throwback for you from December 1984, where they were $1.75, and in Canada it was $2.25. But there you go. Nice little showcase back when revolvers were king. As far as I'm concerned, they still are.